Well, hello, welcome back. I'm Claire, this is Purple Poppy, and today, surprise, surprise, we are working on Defemember. So, we have come to the 14th mushroom robots. Now, I thought long and hard about this, and I was like, oh my goodness, I don't know if I can do this. I struggled with yesterday's. What am I going to do? So, having ummed and ahed, I decided that I was going to use this freebie from the ladies. It's got mushrooms on it, so I'm on to a winner there. And then I remembered, excuse me, that I had the Circuit embossing folder from Tim Holtz, this one. And I thought, well, all kinds of robots and technology involves circuits. So I did 3 of those. I then looked at this again and said, well, this is dark blue and light blue. So I've got cornflower blue, cobalt blue, and then it's got this orangey yellow. So I've got wild honey and, well, yellow. So we're going to bring up our messy mat. I'm going to add some of these inks to these robot papers first of all. I'll show you what that's for in a minute. So, messy mat. I'm actually going to cut this, well, tear this up. So, I'm going to have that one and that one. Right, so on this one, I'm going to go light blue from that side and dark blue from that side. You can sort of see the difference. And then on this one, I'm going to go wild honey down that side, and then I'm going to do the yellow on the bottom like that. So we got different colours happening there. And then I think I'm going to do the creamy coloured one in the cornflower, because this is my favourite colour blue that there is. You see me use this a lot if you've been around a while. Okay, so we've inked all of those up. That didn't cause any pain, did it? No tears, no bloodshed. Right, now this is just one of the backing papers to a napkin, and what I thought I would do is I'm going to draw round this sort of witch's hat pointed mushroom there. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Hang on, excuse me. No. Trust me, it's coming. And then round this one. That's a big one there, isn't it? Okay, so we got 2 big mushrooms, and then what I thought I would do is we need to turn it over, don't we? Remember we used to do this at school? So I'm going to go back over that line, and that should trace that line through for me. didn't work, did it? Oh. It worked? No, not really. Okay, well, we're going to have to try and draw it then, aren't we? So... there we go. So you see, I thought that this paper, being like the circuit board, now it's been embossed, would act as a robot mushroom. That's my idea anyway. And it's as near to a robot mushroom as I could think, if I'm honest. It's not something, you know, that you see or think about on a daily basis. I think it sort of looks robotic, don't you? What do you think? So then the big one here is, I'll just put it that way so we can see what we're doing, is much more like that, and then it comes up like that, and then our stalk sort of comes down. I mean, as you can see, I'm an absolute rubbish drawer, but I'm hoping that the organic type shape of the mushroom, along with the embossing folder, I've done the job. I mean, they sort of look like mushrooms, don't they? And then these ones at the bottom, they're like real triangles, so like bells really. So we can have another yellow one there. And I'll get the rubber out in a minute and rub out all these pencil lights. So how are you all? What are you all up to? And then this one, I thought maybe I'd do like a proper sort of toadstool-y mushroom. Like that. So you've got a real mix of mushrooms. All the robots are taking over the asylum. Okay, so we've got 2 blue and 2 yellow at the moment. I feel like we need another one of the little blue triangular ones. So, one of those ones. And I'll keep those bits because I'm sure I can use them for something. In fact, I'll pop them in the bag that I've not really used yet of this project. Collected up all those bits and pieces, and then the prompts haven't really been appropriate for what I've got. Okay, so we didn't use that in the end because that didn't work, but hey ho. Now, I am going to take my knife I'm going to cut out this central section. I don't want that tab. Cut all the way down here. Save that. Oh, cut that a little bit shy. We've got a tiny white edge there, which I don't really want. And then this long one here. Okay. So, our page. Here's our page. And I'm thinking I'll probably cut it on that dark fold line that the ladies... Oh, actually, I will fold it on that line. I just thought I could do like a fold out. So do it that way, like that. And now I changed my mind. See, this is what happens, isn't it? And we pull this bit out. Then we can use this in order to back some of that white page and act as a little pocket. There we go. So I'm going to have to stick it that way because if I stick it that... Oh, actually I can stick it. No, stick it wide side down. I'm going to stick that on there, like that. So that's the first job, is to get some glue. We're going to glue around the edge, like that. Line that all the way up to all three edges. That gives us a little tuck spot. And then when we open it up, I want to obviously find my rubber. Famous last words that, isn't it? Find the rubber. I just had it. Oh well, I'll have to do that another time. So I'm going to make a slot there, and I'm going to poke my mushroom there. Obviously we'll trim that off. I'm going to make another one there. this one. And then these mushrooms are becoming, that's too big, isn't it? Because it's going to interfere with the fold, Claire. You didn't think about that, did you? These mushrooms are hiding within the others, a little bit like they say aliens do. Aliens walking amongst us. What do you think? So there's my robot mushrooms, and then that will now come over. That one is going to get snipped off, and that one is going to be peering out from there. Right, so let's do some gluing. So I'm going to glue this down. And it's going through that hole there. Like that. This little one is going in that hole. That one goes at the end. And because the others are yellow on this page, I'm thinking that makes this one the chief. What do you reckon? Does that make that the chief? We've got our robotic mushrooms. Craziness, I know. This one I'm going to put over there. And then this one is going to be growing there. So I'll put this one on first. And then this one is going to go over that stalk that's coming through from the other side. Like that. Trim off this bottom. Okay. And I'm not worried about these because that's the side that's going to stick down, isn't it? And then has one of these? No, I hoped there'd be a toadstool on one of those. No, but I'll tell you what we could do. We could put an Effie in there. So I like this one best. So we're gonna cut that round. I haven't really used any of these yet. And he is sitting just there, semi-hiding behind that pocket. I've stuck it to the board now because there's glue on the board. There we go. I need to find my rubber. Let me just have a little rummage because I'm sure There it is. I knew it was just next to me in this pot. There we go, rubber. So we just rub off those pencil lines. Like that. Open this up. I don't know about robot mushrooms, but they're definitely robotic. I'm guessing for them to be robot, they'd have needed legs, but hey ho, that is what I've come up with. And I've got to be honest, I'm happier with this one than I was with yesterday's, so that's got to be a bonus, hasn't it? Okay, I'm going to glue this. Now that was all sticking, so we'll turn it over. It's obviously time to give it a wash. We'll glue all the way down that side. And then we're going to pop this down there, like that. Going to open that up, and now we've got a little flip with a little pocket. Look. So that is my robot mushrooms for the 14th. Thank you for joining me. I hope you found some fun and inspiration, if only at laughing at me for being crazy. I want you to stay safe, have some great crafting time, and I will be back with you very soon. Bye bye for now.